Let's enter a flight plan from San Jose Airport to Santa Ana Airport in Southern California. The first step is to bring up our flight plan page. We do this from the map screen by touching the flight plan button along the bottom row. Our departure airport is automatically added to the flight plan. Let's start by selecting the departure procedure. I click in the lower left box of the San Jose waypoint. It then shows me all of the departure procedures. I select Techie 4. I then select jet-free transition. You can see that the departure procedure is now loaded. Let's add our next fix by touching here below the current flight plan. Typing insert, selecting waypoint, and typing Avidyne, which is our next fix. You notice after I touch the A that it automatically fills in the rest because it knows our direction of flight and predicts the next waypoints that we could possibly enter. Let's press enter. Let's enter our next waypoint, which is Lake Hughes. I start with an L and it's automatically filled in the rest for me. The next item I need now is an airway. So I'm going to go insert, and it brings up a list of the different routes I can take from Lake Hughes, one of which is the airway I want called Victor 459. So I'm going to select Victor 459, and now it's going to ask me which departure do I want from Victor 459. The export I'm going to want is Seal Beach, so I'm going to select that and press enter. Finally, I just need to add our final waypoint, which is our destination airport. And I'm going to press insert, waypoint, K, S, N, A, and it's filled in the rest. Press enter. So now we've entered our complete flight plan here. If I wanted to preload an approach to KSNA, I can click down here on the KSNA waypoint, click approach, and select what approach I want. You notice on the MFD, as I select each of the different approaches, it shows me all of the waypoints, including the missed approach for each of those. Also included are visual approaches for each of the runways. And the visual approaches basically give you an extended center line with vertical and horizontal guidance for each end of each runway at most all airports. Since we're going IFR and I don't know my final approach, I'm going to leave my approach off for now. So what I can also do now on my on here is select each of my waypoints and go view cursor mode, and it will actually move the flight plan to each waypoint along my path, so I can see literally, and I can zoom in with my fingers, what is the route around each waypoint along my route of flight. So you can preview your entire flight button push by button push for each node, and then when I'm finally done, I go view cursor and it goes back to my starting point.